Hi everyone, welcome to Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries, presented by Arbitrary Hero. I am your DM, Cameron. I'm here to run a game of Waterdeep Dragon Heist for my friends. Hello, friends!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Cameron.
We are about to strike. This party is poised and ready for the assassination of Harko Swornhold. They've scoped out the scene. They've made sure there aren't any nearby guards, I assume. They're making sure that they've made sure that Harko doesn't have any backup nearby, I assume. It is go time. So we'll do our usual left to right here. A man who puts hose before foes. The man from Waterdeep will roll you 6 feet deep. It's Roland Gitero. Roland, how do you feel about, this is like government-sanctioned assassination. It's probably the closest you've been to your previous line of work thus far in this adventure.
Yep, it's like a well-worn baseball glove.
I'm feeling pretty comfortable.
Old and used, but it's real good. It's real good.
Is Roland the type of man that is he like just in the zone, or is there ringing in his ears? His hands are shaking right now. Like sometimes the adrenaline just gets you.
If anything, he's just kind of. I feel like for him at this point, it's kind of like everything up until this point has been kind of weird, and now this is a bit more return to form. You know, I was out of the office for a while on a very strange, not relaxing vacation, and now I'm back to it.
I dig it. Whether you're a Seaward scholar or a Dockward brawler, she'll help those in need from afar. Our Lady of Shadow and Light, Alu Dracar. Alu, this new religion that you've founded, what's its stance on state-sanctioned murder?
So Alu is all about not the ends justifying the means so much, but she's got a set of code of her own where, might doesn't even make right, but right makes right. And so it's a case-by-case basis, but she's pretty much okay with this.
I do say you were skewing very fascist there for a second. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I dig the sometimes there's threats and they need to be taken out, and we are adventurers. Our solution to things is generally extreme violence.
Yep.
How it works.
So far.
As long as we can help it.
Yeah. It's usually, violence against them.
Yeah. And then we usually regret it almost immediately when we start.
Off like a rocket, he makes mechanical wonders tick. Protecting the City of Splendors is Sprocket. 3 feet of valor stands Spev Spacklestick. Now, Spev, you generally aren't a super violent person, but this is a threat that has been established to the City of Waterdeep. What are your thoughts on the matter?
I think Sprocket approaches a lot of things like troubleshooting a broken gear or a broken piece of machine. Yes, that one. There's usually multiple solutions to one problem, so he's kind of wondering himself, maybe he's better alive than dead.
And Sprocket, you do have access to resurrection? Not resurrection. What's the cantrip?
Spare the Dying.
Spare the dying. So you can literally turn Harko off and then on again.
Yeah.
Factory reset.
That was a good one. You have DM inspiration for that.
Yeah. She refreshes those around her like a gentle breeze, but has the power to set you aflame with the greatest of ease. So tread lightly, go delicately if you wish to speak to Our Lady Holly. How does Holly Rees go delicately feel? She's been given a task. Hey, it's not watching dudes scoop up shit anymore in the gutters. How's she feeling about everything?
She's a little nervous, but I think mostly excited. She wants to do right with this task.
Killing gets easier the more you do it.
And part of that, as her preparation, obviously, as any great wizard, she has put herself right there on the front line. In melee range, which I'm sure she's excited for. Then finally, he's come out of the glen to avenge his wife's death so barbaric. He'll butcher you while staying zen. It's the wood elf, not drow, Fen Merrick. So, Fen, you are here. You kind of like killing people, but this isn't really related to your wife's murder. What are your thoughts on this one?
Guys, Fenn's just looking for a reason.
Yeah.
Just give him a reason. Point him in the right direction.
He's gotten his ass kicked enough times that now he's just looking to even the score.
I mean, to the extent that he had any scruples, is pretty much gone by now. He's mostly just got anger issues at this point. He's, just point him in the right direction, give him a weapon. That's pretty much the deal.
Well, awesome. So, real quick, the party did have, as you were scoping this building out, you did have about a minute or so to do anything you want to do in preparation. I believe, Sprocket, you mentioned you have summoned a familiar. So you've got your homunculus and you've got your familiar on you. Has anyone else cast any spells or done anything in preparation?
Yeah. I cast Wish.
I don't think you have that one, but okay.
It's on my spell list.
Yeah, anyone else?
Wish.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, you could Ian, you could precast Hunter's Mark.
So I don't have to use it in my turn?
Yeah.
It doesn't cost me an action?
Basically, if you...
Well, it cost you an
bonus
action, but it cost you an action a minute ago.
Yeah, I would just
So,
say...
when my turn, once we get into the actual action...
It should already be up so long as you... as long as you know the guy you're looking for before we get started, you can precast stuff
because Fen came and looked in the window and you saw Harko, you identified him. So yeah, if you want to cast Hunter's Mark, you can absolutely do that.
So you're saying I still get the 3 actions in the next turn?
Yes.
Well, you'll still get all your regular actions. Say
your turn will be it'll start and it'll be your turn.
A normal turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a normal turn. You'll get your bonus action.
Unless you don't want to do that. It sounded like you didn't want to do that.
Guys, I feel like for someone who has died as many times as I have, it's probably information I should have known earlier. But yes, please. Please.
This is a move you can make sometimes prior to the fight if you know there's going to be a fight.
If you see a target and you're not in combat, you can there's nothing stopping you from casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Well. All right.
Holly Rees, you said you were going to say something.
Super
Yeah.
cast.
Am I allowed to cast suggestion towards him? Beforehand?
Please die.
What?
Just give up.
I hope you've read the spell and you understand how it works.
I have a course of activity limited to a sentence. I can magically influence a creature I see within range.
Is he within range?
Unless they're immune.
Right there.
How could he not be? He's fucking close.
It has to be worded in a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. So I get that I can't ask him to harm himself.
But that's the part. It has to be worded in a manner, just so you know. That means that you will be kind of stepping forward and talking to this gentleman.
I can't do it.
He's got to be able to hear you.
Him. Yeah, you have to talk to him to do this.
This is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, so let's try it, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just start the fight.
Okay, so on your turn, we'll do that. Sound good?
Yep.
Was there anything you want to do before your turn? You're right next to them. Is there any armor you want to magically apply?
Yeah, I can do that.
You don't have to. Again, just like
I don't
Fen, you
have
can
to.
choose not to do that.
Well, why
I didn't choose not to do it. I chose to do it.
Can I put mage armor on? I'll cast mage armor on Fen.
Oh,
It won't do anything because his AC is already 17.
Who can I cast mage armor on?
You
Generally,
should be casting mage armor on yourself.
I'm going to
Then
put
I'll
a
do
super
that.
clip
That's what it's
of
for.
every time in the past 32 sessions that we've told you to cast mage armor on yourself. Hold on a second. Go ahead, producer Cameron.
Roll it.
Those were some great times, weren't they? So, Hannah, what are you doing? What is Holly doing?
It's going to take a
Quick.
minute
Speaking
to
of
flip
reading
off God.
spells, find familiar takes an hour, so I do not have my familiar.
Oh, okay.
I
Gotcha.
just want to say how grateful I am to Holly for actually looking out for me. Unlike the rest of you assholes who just let me die and sometimes kill me, Holly's like looking out for my ass.
Somebody in this
Thank you,
group,
Holly.
I think you got it
carried
every
your dead
time.
corpse through the city to get you back.
Yeah.
Just
It's a
saying.
team effort to keep
Care
Fen
about my
alive.
corpse.
Okay, so Holly, your armor class, if you note it now, instead of being 11, now it is 14. So it's gone up by 3.
better.
All right. Let's get into it then. First,
Wait, my hunter's mark is on the boy, FYI.
yeah, well, that's the blue dot. Do you see
Yeah,
it?
good. Yeah, I just want to make it clear because it didn't seem like it was clear.
I
Okay.
just also want to
what's that
say
blue dot
that
for?
Ollie
Yes.
would have her hat of disguise on.
Oh yeah, who are you disguised as? You're on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just somebody.
A
Random,
roofer.
I don't
You're
know.
like a middle-aged 35-year-old mustachioed man working the shingles.
Yeah.
Wait. Middle-aged 35-year-old. What is this shit, Cameron?
Whoa.
35 is old in medieval times. Ancient.
I'm sorry, you're right. An elderly 35-year-old man nearing the end of his life.
This is fucked up. I did not sign up for this shit. This is abuse.
It's the
abuse.
Kenku's turn. Both of their necks snap up towards Alu in your disguise as your knees creak and you groan.
Plumber's crack is showing.
Yeah. They
Oh,
are
Two out
going.
of 5 of us have now given the finger. We need the rest. How? What's the over/under on getting the rest of us to give it to him?
Let our powers combine.
We'll see how the fight goes.
Captain Planet.
So the Kenku are going to make an insight check against. Actually, no, they got to detect you first. You're pretty stealthy. We're going to make a perception check. They come out the door. They're scanning around, seeing anything. Fen and Holly and Alu.
Could you do that above camera view, please, Cameron?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Give me stealth checks because you were in place and you're behind cover with advantage, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So plus 5.
You know what will be really funny if I somehow
Hey.
crit fail this when my stealth is so fucking good.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be all right.
Yeah, you're all right.
24, 15, 17. Well,
And 14.
and 19.
A 19. Okay.
All right. Even the wizard's pulling it out here.
Who here, I guess, let me see. Who here has a passive insight of 15 or higher?
I think I do.
Oh, yeah, yours
None.
is.
18.
No, your insight is 14. Then Holly and Alu, in this interaction, you, like, the Kenku, like, their heads turn, they kind of swivel, they're checking things out. You don't really get a good insight into what they're necessarily thinking. They both are going to step out here, kind of looking around a little bit. Alu, it is your turn.
Ben's gonna
So
get clever.
Alu's
here.
gonna hold her action until, shit hits the fan.
What is the trigger for your action?
So, as soon as, well, all right, can I use my perception to kind of like determine who might be? I'm guessing that we're just gonna want to attack Harkonnen?
Harko, yeah.
Harko.
Yeah, give me a
Aaron Harkonnen.
give me a
I
guess
I think he's an F1 driver.
you're trying to assess other threats.
Yep. And like if he moves to attack anybody, she's gonna, release a psychic dagger.
Yeah, okay, give me a perception check, and then yes, if he attacks someone, you will use your dagger. A 17. You see that there is a group heading in from the west. They, with a 17, you can tell from their demeanor and livery, they look like they are Zentarum. Harko's turn. He is also gonna step out, and he's gonna make a perception check.
Bad move.
He doesn't really see anything. He's kind of just walking out.
He's got his goon squad to take care of him.
Yeah. All right, Spev, your turn.
All right, so as I'm kind of watching him walk and leave, I kind of see Holly tense up and look with determination. I'm going to kind of walk up next to her and kind of like tap her. I can only like reach her arm, so I'm going to tap up to her and say, I think he might be really valuable if we leave him alive. If he dies, all the information goes with him, but you look like you have a plan, so I'm going to cast guidance on you as my action.
Ooh, hot stuff.
Next time you roll, or anytime you roll a d20, next time you can add a d4 to that roll.
Awesome.
So that'll be my turn.
You had a d4 to your d20?
Mm-hmm.
If I roll it,
Yeah, bud.
Guidance is one of
Lasts a minute.
Yeah, it's really solid.
Guidance is awesome.
If I was
So,
playing another character I like to play, there's Bless, which is pretty awesome. I can give 3 people like a d4 to attack and hit.
Yep.
No one
Bless
asked
is
me.
incredible.
Different character.
All right, so Holly Rees, you're feeling guided.
Great.
And then that'll be my turn because I don't want to attract any suspicion, but I'm going to stay put in case anyone needs backup.
All right, Holly Rees, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to walk up next to him if I can. And what's wrong?
So you approach. When you get into that position with Harko, both Kenku are going to attack you with their short bows.
Oh, rude!
I can't say anything?
Why would they be so aggro? Just because he's
Right.
close? Because he's close?
They may have clocked you during that perception check.
What?
Just because he rolls doesn't mean he's going to tell us.
What a
So
motherfucker. Where are the Come on, guys.
a
Put him up.
It's D&D, baby! We in it!
a 13 to hit and a 14 to hit. I believe only the second one hits you with your mage armor.
Correct, because my armor class is now 14.
You take
Paid off.
5 piercing damage from the arrow. And when they fire, you hear from both of their mouths open up, and you just hear warning, 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 warning. So you
hate
take
that.
Motion sensors.
you take 5 damage. You can complete the rest of your turn.
That is aesthetically the worst thing we've done so far.
Well, this is, how Holly likes to die.
I just aesthetically the warning thing. Ugh.
I want to try and cast, I want to try and cast suggestion to Harko and say, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you. Your life is in danger. Follow me.
That's a little too. Follow me is the command. Follow me is the suggestion.
Yeah. Your
Got
life
it.
is in danger. Follow me.
Okay, you haven't attacked. The Kenku are freaking out. But yeah, go ahead and cast suggestion. He needs to make a charisma saving throw? Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
DC 14. He looks at you and he snarls, and he says, "Back, witch." Anything else you're actually, well, that you did something to him, so I think that triggers his held action. He pulls out his scimitar and tries to slash you across the chest.
Fuck.
Rude.
So, wait, since he's doing that,
Yes. So you will get your attack. Your trigger happens when he attacks. I believe he completes his attack, and then you'll immediately get to do your thing.
okay.
Sounds right.
17 to hits you. And the way I'm thinking, he has multi-attack, but this is a held action. He wouldn't get to use his multi-attack on a held action, right?
I don't think so. I don't know. Your DM.
I think it's
rule
when
it.
you take the attack action, you use it. But I don't know if it says on your turn. I can look it up real quick.
You
You're
take
so mean to me already. You should not do multi-attack.
you take
Why did we think this was going to go smoothly?
you
This
take
never goes
9
smoothly.
slashing
Didn't
damage.
expect the Kenku to clock her.
I never expected it to go smoothly, particularly when she decided to walk up to me.
Hey, there was a chance it could have
Every-
worked.
Then
Hey,
he
there was
is
a chance that it could have
But our-
worked without
Didn't
him.
the plan change at the last moment? Like we were going to
God.
assassinate him, and now we're trying to kidnap him. Like what are we doing?
So we're trying to take
So
him to
he-
a secondary
what?
location.
Guys, my whole plan was if suggestion had worked, right? We could have gone off with him without his fucking kenku, and then we just stab him and leave him for dead.
It
Well,
wasn't
I
a
thought-
Away,
it
and
wasn't
no
a
one
terrible
knows
plan.
anything.
It was a
I thought
it was a
Sprocket who
I don't
changed
want
the
to play
plan.
this game anymore.
what I suggest.
So mean.
So he draws his scimitar, he slashes across your torso, Holly,
Yeah,
and he
only one
brings his sword
attack.
around in an arc to attack
Right
Fen.
He can only multi-attack on his turn.
On his turn. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can only do it. Yeah.
So he
Are our tokens in the right place?
yes.
Okay, because it looks like we're inside.
You might need to refresh your page.
Oh, okay.
No, you're down an alleyway.
Yes.
All right. It might be
I
that.
have you as here.
But no, so Aloe, he has attacked Holly now. You've been watching, you see him draw his sword and swing. You can take your action.
Okay. I am attacking.
Hannah, so you know, it was a crazy idea, and I loved it. D&D, the most fun moments are these
No, you
goofy...
don't get to talk to me anymore.
Seconded.
18 for sure hits.
Okay.
And you are hidden. Actually, you get to roll with advantage here.
Yeah, you do.
You've got an ally in the space.
Sneak attack. Fish for that crit.
Yeah.
DM, I didn't get a bonus action, right? Because I got hit.
You'll get your bonus action. She was holding an action that had this
Follow.
trigger. You'll get to do your bonus
I
action
follow.
afterwards.
Okay. I follow, thank you.
Yes. So 18 does hit from your main Psychic Blades attack.
Okay.
Ollie's like, "Where's my thing? I didn't get my thing. I want my thing."
And just remember, Holly Rees, you cast a leveled spell with suggestion.
Correct.
Your bonus action would need to be a cantrip bonus action if you want to cast something else. Oh yeah, 16 damage.
So many dice.
Your Psychic Blades sink deep into Harko. And I believe same thing with his multi-attack. I believe that you don't get your offhand attack
Right.
since it's not your turn,
Correct.
is my assumption. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Holly Rees?
Just blow him the fuck up.
Blow us all up.
Well, with magic missile that is actually directed at the target.
Well, I have to do a cantrip, and I don't have magic missile as a cantrip, but I have firebolt.
Is it a bonus action, or I think that's an action?
Wait, where do I find my bonus action? This is me being dumb.
No, you're fine. On
Under
your
bonus action.
on your character sheet, when you see actions,
Okay.
you can click on bonus actions. You don't really have any right now.
Oh. Okay, then I'm not gonna do any. Oh wait, 2-weapon fighting.
Oh, that's
Actions in combat. Bonus action. Actions in combat. 2-weapon fighting.
That is
You
true.
don't have any
you
weapons,
could
though.
do that. You don't have any weapons, and to do that, you need to make an attack with your action. It's what Alu gets to do. She makes an attack as an action. 2-weapon fighting lets her do her extra attack.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do anything.
All
It
right,
is like studying fine print. It's just
Then
like read the fucking fine print.
it's your turn.
Okay.
remember your Hunter's Mark is already up, so you
Yes.
can use your bonus action.
And
to Fire
Holly's
Warrior
gotten
as well.
Yep.
rocked
Yep,
here.
that was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's right next to him. Yeah. I was thinking about how to use my movement. I was thinking the same thing, Nate. There's no way for me to get between them there, though, is there?
Um,
Like, I can't, like...
There's
push
an
her or
action you
anything?
can do to shove, but that's an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
You can
the
step up
But
and
best
flank
it's in
with Holly.
addition to a movement.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
you have I think you have the highest armor class of the whole party with 17 right now.
You can get in front
Oh
of
no,
him.
you're right. Sprocket has a higher AC. I was gonna
Sprocket's
say
like, fuck you.
It's my thing. It's my thing.
I'm the badass here.
I was gonna say if you instead of trying to physically get between, you could just present yourself as the biggest threat and get kind of in between the enemies and just draw
Draw
attention
aggro.
off her.
Draw aggro.
Honestly,
Yeah, I mean-
mathematically speaking, this spot right here.
That's where I
flanking.
wanted to. So to me, I've got two options. A, if I can just separate them, I would do that, but it sounds like I can't really do that. So I am going to move here
Yes.
so I can get flanking. That gives me
Yes.
advantage on attack, right?
Yes.
Who's
Okay.
the person on the other side of your token? Is
That's
that
a
someone?
random woman
Got it. Okay.
who will
just
soon be running.
Hey. All right. Well, then, clearly, I'm going to make a spectacle of myself, and
don't
I
you
am
get
going
advantage
to.
on flanking.
I should get advantage on that, right?
Yes, you do.
And that's on attack, right? So like,
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
So you can use your
All right.
planar warrior and do your.
I am going to cast my planar warrior. I am indeed. And I did my movement. That just leaves the attack, which I'm going to use my sword.
Do your
that.
dirt.
And that means just a regular 20 to hit, right? But I get advantage on that.
You do.
Okay, here comes the
Because
first
you're
one.
flanking.
Wow. Oh, I thought that was.
Oh, yeah, that
lingered
looked like
on
a one.
there for a minute.
So 13 plus whatever your extras are.
Oh wait, yeah. Why aren't you? I forget. You keep like not. You sometimes use D&D Beyond. Sometimes you
Sometimes it works in there and sometimes it doesn't, so I don't trust it.
don't. Okay, so it's that one is a 20 to hit because you got
it's
plus 7.
It's plus
Yep.
7. Yeah, it's a 20.
Yeah, so that's a dirty 20.
Give us that second
And
one.
with a, yeah,
I'll
fish
just
for
roll
that
the
crit.
second one.
All right, yeah, go with
You
the
know
go
what?
with the
20 to
Swing and a
hit
miss.
does hit.
You don't
Alright.
say.
So,
All right. I'm going to try
D10.
this in D&D, guys.
yeah, D10,
gonna do the
D6,
D10.
D8 plus 5?
Hey, that's a very average. I think that's like perfectly average, isn't it? You rolled a 5. Yeah, you
me.
rolled. So, what is that?
7 total.
12, 17 damage. Awesome. Your sword slashes into Harko's back. He lets out a cry. Anything else you got on your turn? That's your movement, your bonus. I guess you got some more
yeah,
movement
that's-
left.
I mean, I do.
You don't have to use it.
What actually, I like staying in the flank, but I don't know if he's gonna move. What I want to avoid, though, I'm just gonna let you guys in on my thinking. I want to aggro these guys to me, not to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of want to move here.
Yeah.
And Holly, that would suggest just have don't forget about flanking, guys. I'm just saying you can move too.
All right, Roland, you're up.
Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna have Fens back here. First of all, I'm going to. Oh, I want to move myself. There we go. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna set behind these kenku here, and I am going to activate. Hopefully, my Eldritch Maul. Sorry. It's the tattoo that I got from the tournament.
Yes.
So now my hands flare with Eldritch energy while I'm using my glaive here. I mean, I'm not using the extended reach, but I'm going to add a d6 to force damage to all of my attacks. Let me check at what else I have. I'm going to do.
Where is that located? I'm looking at your.
I'm attuned. It's a magic item. I'm attuned to it.
Okay, inventory. I was looking at like
Yeah.
features
I kept looking
and
at
stuff.
exactly. That's right. I spent
Okay.
the first 5 minutes looking for it. I was like, wait a minute.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to do a distracting strike on the left kenku from me.
Love it.
All right. So if I hit with the attack, I expend. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. So 21
that's a
to
hit. Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to roll my base damage for my glaive on that kenku.
Awesome.
All right, 8 slashing, and then I'm going to add my D6 for my... That's 4.
12.
That's 12.
You get just +1 base for the tattoo also?
For my unarmed strikes.
Okay, unarmed. Gotcha.
Yeah, unarmed strikes are magical and +1.
Yep.
So whoop-de freaking do. But I'm also doing a distracting strike. So I'm going to mark off a superiority die, and I think I roll a D8. And also, I think he has disadvantage on attacking anyone else but me.
And the D8 gets added to your damage?
Yeah, we'll get added to my damage. Let me roll that out. Another 3 damage.
Awesome. So what does he need to do for the save?
Let's see. And the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage on if the attack is made before the start of your... Hang on.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
Yeah, so he's very distracted. You plunge your glaive through his torso,
everybody,
nailing him to the ground, and he's dead.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess it really didn't matter. Yeah, I was going to say everybody else has advantage on him until the end of my turn. Start of my next turn. But okay. Done and done. Oh, bonus actions. Oh, no. I already did bonus action. Never mind. We're good.
Yep.
We're good.
All right. It is the Kenku's turn. He saw you string up his buddy like Jesus on the cross. He is swinging his short sword at you.
Short sword.
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. Reaction riposte, please.
Yes.
All right. Melee attack, your reaction, expend 1 spirit die. Cool. I'm going to counterattack. Hang on. Dang it. All these windows have scroll bars. All right. That's an 11.
That does not hit.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Never mind.
I think he used his attack. I think he's gonna try and just get away. He sees how bad this is going. He is gonna start fleeing. So Fen and Roland, you do both get attacks of opportunity.
I don't because I used my reaction for my riposte.
Oh, the riposte was your reaction. Yep. Fen, you still have a reaction if you want to take an attack of opportunity here.
Yeah, because I don't have to move, so I'm gonna use my bow. I'm not gonna do any.
It has to be a melee attack.
Melee attack.
Oh,
but that's But okay. You're basically swinging around.
No,
as
you don't
he's
move.
Taking a step away.
You swing as he steps away.
Oh, so he's still in that
you
spot.
notice.
Sorry, he was.
Yeah.
He was 1 square away before. So.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I'm not gonna move any of my spells because I want to keep that on the big boy.
You don't have the opportunity.
Definitely.
This is just a melee attack.
Yeah, you get 1 action.
Cool. I will swing to hit with my longsword. Okay.
Sure, are you in a onesie?
Yes, she is.
Yes,
She's
I am.
sick.
I 1 second.
Love it.
What did I get there?
That's a 10. That goes wide as this thing scrambles.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I tried.
All right. Alu, you're up.
Okay. All right. So Alu is going to attack Harko. Oh my god. I'm sorry about my animals. She's going to attack Harko. Going to action.
Are you moving? So you were at that back corner of the roof. Are you moving at all to get to a better position?
So I was actually over the door, which I think is right. Hold on. Here's which was right there.
Yeah, you're kind of here-ish.
But I'm on the top. So you put me over there so we could see. So I still can see him. So
Gotcha.
I'm not moving down. I'm just firing psychic blades at him from above.
Yeah.
On high like the fucking angel.
You stare those daggers at him.
And in this case, you've got both your attack and your and I'm thinking you're not attacking from a hidden position, so you don't get advantage here.
I should be hidden.
Well, you didn't hide again after you attacked. So
yeah, but I think didn't we
there's
establish
specific
before
feat.
that? Yeah, that I have this, like, I don't need to. Like, I stay hidden unless I come into view.
No, there's a specific feat called Skulker that allows you to make ranged attacks without revealing your position. Every other time, you do reveal yourself.
Yep.
Okay, because I thought that the psychic daggers don't let me get revealed.
I think we played some of that for flavor, but mechanically, he's aware of something
Someone.
coming at him, even if yeah. So the first attack doesn't hit, but you do still get your offhand.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
And you still, and if you do hit him,
Yeah, 18 hits.
you still get your sneak attack because
Yep.
he's in combat with other people.
So many dice.
So
Another
many.
10 psychic damage. Awesome. He looks very badly hurt at this point. Anything else you want to do?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. It is Harko's turn. He sees what's going on. I think he's going to flee. He's going to disengage.
Don't let him flee, guys.
Actually, he's not going to disengage. He's going to dash. So, Holly, you do get an attack of opportunity here if you want it.
Now I'm up.
You can try and
She have
punch him in
Warcaster?
the back of the head.
Oh, yeah. I say she doesn't have a Warcaster.
But I can't cast anything?
Stop.
No, this is
No.
like he's running away from you. It's basically just you'll get to attack normally on your next turn, but this is basically just trying to like smack him in the back of the head as he's running away.
Flick him in the ear.
It would be an unarmed strike.
Okay, I can try
You-
it.
Your strength score.
Getting flicked in the ear is debilitating.
I can try it. Why not?
Yeah, it's basically free because you don't have much else you're doing with your reaction right now. You try and smack him, you just don't get good purchase. He bowls over this woman as he's trying to get away. The crowd now is fleeing. You see Alu and Sprocket and Holly. You see two guards kind of stepping forward. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is trying to get away. Spev, it is your turn.
Cool. So I'm gonna run forward and look at Holly. I'm like, well, I for what it's worth, I thought it was a really good idea, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Yep.
Get her some of that back. That's gonna be a come on, where are spells? There we go. Get a roll.
Oh, Holly, you heal for 11.
Ooh,
Cool.
Good.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm just gonna start like my tiny legs are just gonna start carrying me. I'm gonna run as far as I can. It took 10 feet to get there.
Yep.
So how do you do the measuring thing tool again? I want to go
40?
20. I can go 20 feet more.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go drop down 20 feet forward, and I want to see if this dude is in range.
He is 45 feet away from you.
Son of a gun. Crap. Well, then in that case, there's not really a whole lot I can do. I do not believe. Let me check one thing, but I think I'm kind of cooked on this one.
Didn't Ben get a attack of
He
opportunity?
got one already.
already
Yeah,
did.
everybody
He
only
used
gets
it on
one to
Scare
use.
Guy.
I whiffed. I swung and missed.
Me
Gotcha.
too.
Which I
Yeah.
never did in my baseball career, so I don't know what the fuck.
Batting
I'm
1,000.
I'm just gonna move Spindle up with me, and then that's gonna be all I can really do. He's out of range for any good bonus action stuff.
All right, Holly Rees, it is your turn.
I cannot select Spindle.
Great.
Firebolt?
I'm gonna, yeah, well, yes. I can move up to 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
And yeah, I'm gonna yell, stop thief.
Actually, real quick, give me a perception check. No, you're fine. You're fine. You yell "Stop thief" as you're yelling. You're looking out into the crowd. You're seeing Harko running away from you.
Oh, he might
Are
be
you
running
yelling
into
"Stop thief" to try and get people to?
You see Harko running. You see him running away, and with a 17 on your perception check, you see this Xanathar's Guild member running. He's running away from you. He's about to run headfirst into a bunch of Zentarum. Just so you know. Keep going.
He's going to get blended.
Okay.
Am I the only one that has trouble differentiating between Xantarum and Xanathar's
No,
guild?
I do
No,
too.
me too.
I do too.
I get them
I
straight
literally
every
made that
time.
mistake at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like just way back in the olden days in like the 1970s or whatever. They had
They're
two.
like Z sounds.
Yeah, one's an X, one's a Z, but they both sound the same. Yeah,
Sounds exotic.
not
The
your
thing
all's
is,
fault.
I actually do know the difference between those two things, and I still got it wrong.
No one cares, Nate.
I'm
Wow,
sorry for
roasted.
commiserating with your problems.
Hannah's
I'm gonna cast-
feeling sassy today.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray. Ooh.
It's a 2nd level spell, 120 feet for range. I cast 3 rays of fire and hurl them at. I can hurl them at one target or several, and I'm gonna hurl them all at this guy,
At which guy?
at Harko.
Okay, yeah. Hurl. So you make an attack roll for each one.
Annie, show us what you're drinking, homie.
I got me some Buffalo Trace.
Wow.
That's the good stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
nice.
this from a while ago. It's only
I
coming
can't
out,
even
but, like,
find that up here.
You
Damn.
can't find it around here. Cincinnati,
Anywhere.
nowhere. My friend's dad lives in New York and he brings me down a bottle.
2 of those hit.
Yeah.
The 25 and the
buddy.
21 both hit, dealing 10 fire
You still
damage.
have guidance if you want to throw that on the
Oh,
last
that's
bolt.
true.
Oh yeah,
You
can I
got
do
a
that?
guy.
She lit up when you said
Yes. I'll say this. It is possible to hit him on the guidance roll. You've got an 11. It's
Yeah.
possible if you roll the right thing on guidance to hit him.
What do I need to roll?
That is the fun. You get to find out after you roll.
But
Use it or save it. You got it
What
for a
if-
minute.
I want to use it. But what I'm saying is, do I roll for Scorching Ray again, or do I?
Oh,
roll
no, just roll a D4.
a D4. Thank you.
Yes.
That was what I was
A
getting.
minute should take us through this engagement, right? It's not gonna last
Yeah, a
more
minute
than
is 10 rounds of combat.
Yeah, it's
just
only
can't concentrate
currently
on
it's only
anything
been like
until I use it.
12-ish seconds.
Yes. Everything's in bullet
it.
time.
You
I missed.
you
entirely.
hurl that third scorching bolt his way. It looks like it's gonna miss him. Holy light shines down from above, and it swerves a little to the left, still missing him just in the other direction. It kills this horse. Okay.
Oh, no.
You asshole! Why would you do this? Why?
XP is XP.
Well, yeah.
You still get souls from that.
Except we're in milestones, so this all sucks.
Yeah. If we were in the XP system, Holly Reese, don't worry, you
I'm
would have
so
gotten
powerful
50 experience points.
Whoa.
Sucks. It sucks.
Okay. What? Anything? That was your action and your movement. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah. How do we kill the DM?
I hate it.
Anna's
Spare the
one scene right now.
dead.
Yeah.
Spare
Yeah.
the dead on the horse bucket.
Oh, yeah, I can.
What is the DM's AC? Do we know?
Oh, it's
I gotta
It's
go get water.
a billion.
I'll be right
And
back.
take a
Yeah.
second, Cameron.
All right.
I guess that's a no on any other action.
Yep. Fen, it is your turn now.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find this on my sheet, but I can't find it. But I think I get 35 feet of movement.
You're a wood
not
elf?
30.
Yeah, you get 35 feet. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So
I'm gonna
that
move
should be
35
like
feet,
at the
which I think
top of your
puts me
sheet.
here.
And it is there, 35 feet of movement. Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
right here. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move there. That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Good movement.
As far as I can
in the
go.
game.
You run up, you hurtle over the lantern.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I'm gonna jump off the lantern and I'm gonna do like that slow-mo longbow shot.
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
Breath of the
Slow
Wild.
things down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Legolas
so-
style.
Do I need to cast Planar Warrior again, right?
Yes, that'll be your bonus action.
That's
this
your bonus
turn.
action.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. No reason not to do that, so I'm gonna do that again. And then I'm just gonna attack, which is with my longbow this time, which I believe is a +7
Yep.
Yeah.
to hit. So 20 + 7. Here we go.
Do it to it.
Come on, baby. Yes.
Hey, yes, that is a hit.
D8 plus Dex
Indeed.
plus 2 for archery? No, that's +2 to hit.
Plus,
Never mind.
so I get D8 plus 3 plus my planar and my
And your
Mark.
and your hunter's mark.
my
So
mark.
Yeah.
so
2d8s plus d6 plus 3. Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
2 D8s plus 6. They're
Plus
incoming.
d6.
Here we go.
Yep.
Plus a d6. Yeah. So
Sorry. Wait.
we'll say 12.
2 D8.
Add another
2d8s
d6.
plus
Roll
3.
roll one more d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Incoming. Here we go.
So you
so 12
deal
plus
26 damage.
It fucked.
Oh wait, plus 6. Oh,
No,
I see.
it's 6 and 6 is
Yeah.
12.
Either
plus
way,
5,
tell me
17.
what cool thing you say as you shoot Harko in the back of the head and kill him.
What cool thing I say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anything, or do you say? I mean, you already did the cool flip.
What do I say?
Heart hole in his head.
You land. You release your arrow. It hits him. He hits the ground. Fen looks down and says, "What do I say?"
That's exactly what he says.
It's like, shit, I had something for this.
I had something for this, but I'm drawing a blank. Because the first time I
Some
killed
hot
someone,
girl saw me do that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Persuasion
Jesus.
check.
Guys, can we do anything else? Because I got a -1 on that.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Roll again.
All right. Here we go. I gotta get my. This is the first time I ever rolled with a -1. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 11. Here we go.
That's not bad.
Come on.
And then do it again.
Hey. Okay.
Better. 15.
You
Not
land.
bad.
You hit. He drops. You say, "What do I say?" This woman up to your northwest kind of looks at you and says, "Sup?"
This chick right here.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Love
a
how you
cutie.
killed that guy in the street.
She's cute.
You're Fen
Love how you
Merrick.
committed public murder.
So we like nod to each other, like, "Can I get your number later?" Like that kind of like implied.
How you
meaning
doing?
kind of thing.
She's like, I saw you at Troll Skull Tavern. I've booked some time.
like
with
like
Wilhelm.
Wait, so does she do this?
He knows you.
Yeah,
She looks me up
that
and
sort of
down,
thing.
kinda?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And Holly
Now we're
reads hear
talking.
this.
I've got an appointment. Wilhelm booked me an appointment with you.
later. We got to kill the kenku.
Anyone ever for
Holly
the rest of my life?
All right. Anything else on your turn? I think that's everything you can do. So, Roland, you're
Me?
up.
Okay, seeing as how we don't want anything to get back to the other guys, I'm gonna hoof it over to the yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go 1, 2,
You can do a light jog.
3, 4. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna hit right here, and I am going to I'm gonna just go for a regular swing with my glaive here.
Yeah, as you do, the Kenku opens his mouth, and you hear Wilhelm's voice say, "Stop! I have a wife and kids."
All right, that's a 9 to hit. Not gonna happen.
No.
Let's do bonus action. Oh no, let's do bonus action Polearm Master. That's a 15.
That does hit.
Hit.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be a D4 plus 4. That's 8 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to action surge and attack him again
Yes.
with my glaive.
Yep. That hits.
All right,
yes.
17 to hit. All right. 11 slashing.
Yes. You brain him, or I guess is the second attack with the blade, or either way, he's dead.
Yeah.
Either his brains are smashed across the street side, or his guts are spilled on this lantern right here. He dead.
Turn
All
around and yell,
right.
Scatter! Cheese it.
At that, the guards kind of see what's happening. They do see this group kind of approaching you. The guards kind of are hanging back for a moment. We'll go out of initiative order for a moment. what all this group kind of comes up.
I would like to start running to the horse, but while I'm doing it, keeping an eye on these guard guys to see if they are rummaging through his pockets or disturbing the body at all.
Wait, are you running to the dead horse?
Is it still alive? Is there a chance to spare the dying this horse, or is it?
It hasn't been a minute.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
You're gonna
Yay.
revive the horse?
Because I use 50 feet of my or 30 feet of my movement run, and then I can't move Spindle on this map, but I assume he's with me. Move 30 feet forward. He could use his movement. It can use its movement to fly another 30 feet, and I can bonus action and then reaction cast through there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it should land me pretty close to halfway to keep an eye on this new group with me and my armor.
Yes.
Dude, this is into the fucking lion's den. You gonna do this for
Yeah,
a horse?
it lands on the horse's head.
Hey, I fix problems. Spare the dying.
Yeah, hit that shit.
Man. Look at this man.
Works.
You're gonna
The
steal my girl. I
burned,
impressed this
charred
girl over here.
face of that horse
I promise you.
mends itself. You see the horse's chest rise and fall as it starts breathing again.
Yay.
Problem solved.
That's the best thing we've done in 3 years. It's the only thing we've done worthwhile.
The Zentarum members kind of, one of them comes up and kind of nudges Swornhold. They step forward and they say, "What was that about?"
No
Alu,
ticket.
are you still hiding?
Oh, thank it.
I haven't come down off the roof.
Okay,
yet.
just
That's your
checking.
best comment today. It was good.
Hasn't been my turn yet.
It's we're out of initiative order right now.
Right, so she'd probably like move up to like this roof here to
Gotcha.
be closer to what's going on, but like still up above, just in case she's gotta attack these soldiers.
Yeah. The guards come up and they clearly seem a little nervous. They say, "Hey, what's going on here?"
This is Harko, whatever his face and name is.
Argo.
And he's a evil douchebag.
Yeah, Hollers is gonna
Self-defense.
interact. Hollers is exactly.
Preemptive
Hollers is
self-defense.
gonna. Can I interact with the guard and
Absolutely.
I just tried to talk to him and he tried to stab me.
say? Yeah,
It's true, he did.
yeah,
They attacked first.
I was
Opposite,
going
maybe.
Gonna believe it was
So-
self-defense when
so
he was
you
trying
do-
to run away.
So to be clear, this is a
smashed that.
sanctioned hit from the Lord's Alliance. You have a license to kill this man. Like, you have a piece of paper that says, "Hey, I killed this dude. Give me 200 gold pieces."
Oh, like the moron.
So you don't have to lie to the soldiers.
And I
You
can,
just
so then I'm just gonna show that to the soldiers and say it was
Sanctioned killing.
it was a sanctioned killing.
I have
We were
tickets.
hoping to do it quieter.
When you pull out that
Happen.
paper, these guys immediately kind of just like start shuffling off.
Gotcha.
They don't look very intimidating.
they're like-
honestly, they look like little priest boys.
They put
Jumps.
hats on and they got their hands in their pockets and they're whistling and kicking rocks as they're walking away.
What?
The guard kind of looks at your paper and says, "Oh, well, goodness me. Okay, I mean, thank you. Miss Go Delicately, thank you very much. You've done the city a great service. Obviously, I don't have the money to pay you on me, but you return to Sir Jallister, and he'll take care of it. We'll
Here's
clean
a voucher that you can.
we'll
turn
clean things up here. Let me," and he takes the paper and he signs and like stamps it and says, "Here's, obviously the task has been complete. Well, if you want, you can take the body if you need proof. But I think my signature, the writ
Yeah.
and amendment should be fine, and we can clean things up here."
Thank you very much.
I love that he gives you a voucher. That's so elementary school.
He's ready with a stamp too.
I think Holly Reese owes Ben the $2.
He takes it out, he punches a hole, and he's like, 9 more, and you get to kill one person for
Yeah,
free.
you get a free sub.
Hey.
I would like everyone to roll me a perception check.
Oh, here we go.
Precepts.
Perception.
Roland, if you were over there kind of poking that Kenku corpse and not getting any closer, please do yours with disadvantage.
I got
What a
a
weird sentence.
21.
I'm not getting any closer. No, I'd
Dang.
definitely go through his pockets.
No. I mean, did you come over here to the group?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
I didn't. So
So
All right.
roll with disadvantage.
I will.
Okay. Alu, as
guys are so
usual, the
adversarial.
eagle-eyed Alu. Everyone sees this, but you are the first to see this, and you see a blue winged creature with a long neck, powerful torso, a horn on its head and tail burst out of this window here.
The fuck? The
You
fuck?
son of a bitch! Yeah.
The fuck?
You
I
Can
should
we
have seen this
have
coming.
a
I completely forgot.
history?
It. Say that again.
Can we have a history check? What the fuck is this thing?
I know what it is.
Give me a nature check.
Bitch.
Fen, you
I should be good at
you
this,
see
right?
this also. You give me a nature check with advantage.
Yes, I should. know
And
this, right?
actually,
'Cause I'm a nature boy.
Holly Rees, you give me a history check because you read a
Oh.
book recently.
Great.
I got an 18
nailed this,
on my
guys.
Reading helps.
nature
I have
check.
this. I got a 19.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Yes. All three of you recognize this is a blue dragon wormling. It's about the
what?
size of a large
The fuck?
dog. It's a dragon that is maybe 1 to 5 years old, about that age range. It's
We
hatched
don't have
not
to kill
too
this, do we?
long ago.
Friend.
Chromatic, Holly Rees, especially
Dragons.
you with a 24. You know some of the history of dragons. There are dragons metallic and dragons chromatic. Metallic dragons embody the good virtues of the dragon god Bahamut. Dragons chromatic embody the more feral and vicious virtues of the dragon goddess Tiamat. Blue dragons are a chromatic dragon. You know some different things. You know, generally their environment actually tends to be deserts. So this is an unusual area to see one. You recognize it. It's got its dramatic frilled ears and this massive ridged horn on top of its head. It's got rows of spikes going down its body. Its scales start out this iridescent azure color. They go into a deep indigo.
This motherfucker.
You know,
Iridescent Azure.
Blue dragons, they tend to be vain and kind of
All dragons.
they naturally look down on other, especially the mortal races. Dragons are immortal creatures until
Right.
yeah.
Right. So I was gonna ask, can I, because I'm sure people are gonna freak. Can I do a low? Because I can speak Draconic. So can I do a low bow and try to talk to it?
So it didn't stop here. I'm just giving you like the instant you see it, it's still doing
Oh.
stuff.
Oh.
It bursts out of the window, launches itself off the ground, and it is flying. And it goes,
He picks up the horse and kills it, then runs away.
yeah, eats the horse.
Just no.
It flies 60 feet. You see it. It's going out into the bay. At first, it kind of curves. It goes along the shoreline. Alu, with your perception check, you can see in the distance where you know the brass dragon is. You see a large creature take off in the distance, and this little blue dragon wormling veers immediately in the opposite direction and starts heading out into the bay. It moves 120 feet before anyone can really react, so it's going, and it gets out of there pretty quickly. You, Alu, and Fen, you both can see that this thing is headed towards the Skyhorn lighthouse, the lighthouse out in the bay. You see a Duragar come out of the window. He's like reaching out of the window. And you hear Ali Kezaratharax shouts out Ali Kezarathrax after the dragon, and then kind of looks around and sees everyone else hanging out here, sees the Zentarum, sees you all, sees Harko Swornhold dead on the ground, puts his hand in his pockets and starts whistling and starts heading up this way. What does everyone want to do?
The fuck is going on?
Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Cameron, is this completely unrelated to everything we just did?
I told you from the beginning that Waterdeep is a living, breathing city.
So we just happened to be here when a fucking
we caught a brief scene from a side quest that we aren't a part of.
Yes.
So Alu's gonna get on her sending crystal and be like, dudes, get the fuck out of here. It's not our fight. Then she's gonna get on the crystal and be like, Wilhelm, FYI, this is what we just saw, headed toward the lighthouse.
He's like
warn the folks.
There's a blue dragon in the city?
Yes, don't ask questions, just
but it's Waterdeep. There shouldn't be dragons. I mean, there's the staff of Angeron. There, dragons can't be in the city.
It's in the city. You don't know
Do
what
we
to
know
tell
about
you.
the staff of Ageron? What the fuck is that?
A lot
Have
of
you
major
been-
cities just
Down.
more. A lot of major cities in the D&D universe have enchantments to keep apex predators like ancient dragons from wiping them off the map. That's one of them.
So the dragon staff of Agheron, it's actually been mentioned in the Waterdeep Wazoo. It went missing a little while ago.
Sorry, I don't have a subscription. I'm sorry.
But yes,
Well, someone know that. Why is he asking?
The rumor, it wasn't that it was disappeared from the city. It just wasn't out visible to the public. And he says it must really be gone. You all, if you're sitting here kind of chatting and taking it in, like the Zentarum are just watching this thing fly away. The guards are watching this thing fly away. Everyone's just kind of like just taken aback by what's going on.
Yeah, I'd check the pockets of the dude who's down at least.
Harko, yeah.
The guy that Fen killed, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to come up and check the pockets, you're more than welcome to. I'll get away, but I got
scoreboard.
Investigation.
Scoreboard.
I think also Alu would like yell at the two soldiers to like go do their fucking job and alert the city that this blue dragon's on the loose.
Yeah, give
Also,
me an intimidation check.
Viewers, how good does Cherie's voice sound right now? It's very dusky.
We were talking about that earlier. It's good stuff. This should be Alu's. This should be your in-character voice for Alu from now on.
Very smoky,
Yeah.
smoky voice.
I honestly don't think that I could do that if I wanted to.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
I
Yeah,
got
they
it,
fucking they salute you, and they get to it. They're like,
Rock.
yeah, everyone.
Apparently, my disguise is like a 7-foot tall orc.
yeah. You're still in your roofer disguise.
For some reason, I am just picturing Mario if he was a roofer.
Yes, and an orc.
Hey, you guys, get after the dragon!
Hello, you guys.
So intimidating.
Go after the dragon.
Holly Rees, if you were
Perfect
watching
orcish.
this, you see, if whoever's watching sees the brass dragon. You saw it lift off, and you saw it start to go after the blue dragon wormling. The blast dragon is bigger, it's faster. It's gaining ground, and it's getting after what you can't see the blue dragon anymore because it's smaller. But when the brass dragon approaches Skyhorn Lighthouse,
Brass or bronze?
Sorry, bronze.
Bronze. I was gonna say.
When the bronze
Not even
dragon
know
approaches the lighthouse, a squall, a giant tornado, a water spout comes down from the cloud above the lighthouse and blocks the bronze dragon's entry into the island. And then you see it fly back to where it was. And Holly Rees, you know this, that metallic dragons have an instinctual... If they see a chromatic dragon, it's hard for them to fight the instinct to try and just kill it on the spot.
Yeah, that's for both sides. Because they are instinctually opposed. Their gods Bahamut is the platinum dragon, and Tiamat is the multi-headed, multi-chromatic dragon, and all of their spawn instinctually hate each other. It's like dogs and cats hating each other, mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. Yeah.
Hatfields and McCoys.
There's a rainbow dragon? That's badass.
Dogs and cats.
Well,
don't hate
it's
each other.
Tiamat is a multi-headed dragon, and she can regrow different heads at different colored dragons that like they're ancient level dragons that can shoot different breath weapons. She lives in Avernus.
Yes. Each of her heads represents one of the chromatic dragon colors. There's
Traditionally,
black,
yes.
green, white, red, and blue.
Blue. There are technically other ones from other editions, but they haven't made them yet. And she can make those too, but it's out of sight of scope.
So, what do you? I mean, you're all standing here. What do y'all want to do now? The horse is back alive. The Zentarm are still kind of standing here. That Durgar hasn't really made his way off too far yet. What do you want to do?
I just want to make sure the Xantar.
Danny with the best time to roast in the entire session. So just
nerd. I mean, we were going to go to the lighthouse eventually anyway, right? Now we got a reason.
Is there killing to do there?
I mean,
first
of all,
they're gonna try to kill us.
Be real. I mean, I don't know what Roland knows. I don't know if Roland knows anything about dragons.
Roland and Fen, you two are having this conversation. Alu, you're directing the soldiers. Spev and Holly, what are you two doing during this time?
I don't want to walk towards that building the guy came out of. I know I moved to look at this body, but I just didn't want those other thugs to get it.
So you pick Harko's pockets. You find 15 gold pieces. You find a potion of healing, and some daggers, like two daggers. Or no, yeah, he's got 2 daggers and a scimitar.
Potions of healing for this crew is like fucking gold.
That's gold.
I go scoreboard and throw him to Fen. I mean,
hell yeah, look at my man. I like the team building.
I just want to make sure he didn't have
here.
any map or anything too important that these other rival gang gets. So
yeah,
I don't care about the.
Technically, one of us works with them.
On the kenku, you found a total of 10 gold pieces. Roland, if you checked out both corpses.
Loser.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Loser.
I mean, that's fine with me.
I killed the boss. All right, I killed the boss.
So the
you deserve the 200 gold.
If you're leaving the Zentarm alone, they kind of go off eventually. Spev, you are approaching this window. The Duragar is walking away. Anything you want to do with him, or let him go on his own?
Hey, pal. Well, what was that?
What? Huh? Me?
Yeah, you seem to have come from the same location as a dragon, and that is interesting.
A dragon? I don't know what you're talking about.
What's dragon?
Did you miss it? Or...
I was walking my dog, and I'm looking for it.
Away.
Was your dog scaly and blue?
I was walking my dog, and he flew
away. No, he's a dog. He had 4 feet and tail.
So, I mean, well, is your dog still inside? I would love to maybe look inside. Or are you getting?
Sure, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you can look inside. Well, I'm off to do some stuff.
Aren't you going to look for your dog? Yeah, before he gets out of here, I wouldn't mind just using the last of my movement to get up there and peek in the entrance that this thing came out and before this guy completely dips.
Yeah. So you peek in and you see it's mostly storage. There was a crate here, a cage that has been, the lock's been destroyed, and the door's been burst open. Yeah, so this guy's like, I mean, there's wizards here. Maybe someone turned my dog into a dragon,
Was there a wizard inside, or just...
Yes. There was a wizard inside. Yeah, all right,
I put it off long enough. I'm going to insight this fool. 11.
Oh, God.
Wizard inside.
All right, he's got a -1 on charisma. There was a wizard inside.
Just gave it up.
I'll turn to everyone else like, there might be a rogue wizard inside, everyone. What should we do with this guy? And I just sort of shrug at the rest of you.
Oh. I don't know about dragons.
Just Mr. Mustard. I swear.
Just let it go.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Hey, it works.
Dragons are Hollywood likes dragons. So
Oh, that dragon's
Not the evil ones.
That blue one is toast.
The Durgar says, yeah, that Ali Kazara Thizox is a real rascal.
That's a way
Blue
too long a
dragon?
name. I say we call him Ollie for short.
That's the blue dragon.
Holly is the
I mean,
dragon.
it's my dog,
Holly.
and it's a blue hound.
Does it shed?
Why did your dog run away?
Gi-
This isn't your fight, Roland.
Is it
Why
Heart
did your
Poodle?
dog run away? Did you abuse it?
No, I took really good care of it, and we were going on a walk, and I don't know where it went. Holly Reese, you can give me an insight check if you're over here talking.
Well, now I'm invested.
Yeah, this dude
Flew away.
knows shit. He knows a lot.
Okay, yeah, you beat his deception check for sure.
There he is.
He's like, He looks around. He says, "Did you all kill Harko?" I mean,
No.
that random man.
killed-
I'll kill Harko.
I
Kill
No.
Harko.
I
This
killed
guy.
Harko. I have
wondering
to
his
say
So I like to imagine this Duragar is pressed up against the side of the building, and there is a wood elf and a half elf both in his face, like, I killed
Arguing on who
Harko.
killed who.
This motherfucker, and all I got was this T-shirt.
Give me,
covered
Holly
in
Reese, give me
kenku blood.
an intimidate check with advantage.
Wait,
Can
who?
I cast guidance?
Sure.
Who's doing it
I
tonight?
Holly
Walk over,
Reese
high five.
is.
Hey, good job killing Harko.
I just sort of like kick her shoe.
I'm sorry. Who's doing intimidate?
Holly Reese
am.
is.
Okay.
Roll add a +4.
Yeah,
Add a D4 if you want.
roll. You can add a D4 to it if you want to the 16 because you've been guidanced by
Great.
Spev.
Man, Spev is like low key
18.
MVP of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
you
Bolton 3
you
support.
and Fen shouting together at this Duragar. He kind of collapses on his ass on the street, and he says, please don't hurt me. I just handle the animals. You know, it's I didn't
Exactly.
mean nothing. I'm not.
What are you? Okay, back up. Why do you have a pet dog?
Good
I don't.
question.
I don't have a dog.
good question.
I was
Dog
lying.
anymore.
Why do you have a doggin?
I use air quotes. Why do you have a pet dog? Like what?
It's not a dog. It's a
I
dragon.
know it. I know. Why?
Really?
Why?
Spev.
The
And
boss.
Why is
No
it running
shit.
away?
The boss Nihilor wanted to test and see if it was really true that the staff wasn't protecting the city anymore. So,
Nihilor. That sounds familiar.
yes,
Where do we know
Nihilor
that from?
is the mind flayer you met earlier.
Yes, the Illithid we saw. Fuck, from way back in the beginning.
My mind flayer.
Callbacks.
Yeah,
Never.
callbacks.
That's like, guys, that's like 3 years ago. No
Y'all
joke.
made
Yeah.
a mind flayer?
Yeah, very beginning there was a mind flayer, like on
Literally.
our first mission, talking to like this bandit boss or whatever, and I was like,
We
nope,
nearly
nope,
got our
nope.
asses
That's
kicked.
fucked. Yeah, you
That was enough. Was that?
You don't mess
I think
with the
I'm
mind
pretty
flayer
sure
unless
we're
you're
ready
level
with
one.
that engagement.
That was a
Yeah.
level 1 encounter, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm sure.
that thing's a
Fen-
CR7 minimum.
Yeah. We did the right thing. That was back when I was playing.
Yeah,
We talked our way out of that fight, and then we shanked the shit out of his middle management orc, like, dude,
On our way out.
as soon as the mind flare was gone. But
I
yeah,
need to go back and look at the record because that might be the first time Fen died.
no, it was slightly before that. Ollie shot you in the back of the head with a crossbow.
Of course, I died even sooner
Yeah.
than that.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Duragar's like, yeah, Nihilor, he's my boss, and we're doing this thing. It's dumb. Don't worry about it.
No,
Anyway,
I'm invested. talk. Keep talking.
He wanted to see if the dragon staff was really gone, so we thought, well, he knows some people out in the deserted areas of Amun, so we smuggled a dragon egg and brought it over, and it hatched on the way here, and we were able to bring it into the city, so the dragon staff's gone. That was the test. And then I was supposed to, take the dragon down into a dungeon somewhere. I don't know where yet. I didn't get my instructions, but it got out and it flew away. So now I'm fired, probably.
Can we help you?
We gotta.
You need a
Ben
job?
feels bad.
I want to save Ollie.
I mean, if
Don't trust the
if
Durgar.
you want to bring him back here, that would be awesome.
Not for you. For me.
How much money you got?
I think Ollie's gone.
I swear to
Ollie
God.
stole all my gold. He said it was part of
Good.
his hoard.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That tracks.
That's why this is why he's gonna be my new pet. So fuck off. We're gonna
I
go
don't-
after Ollie.
Oh boy.
Is all the dragon?
Nate the player is screaming.
Ollie
Blue dragon that
Kezar.
got chased down by an adult.
The full
dragon.
name
I get
is
the impression. Look, I'm a newbie.
Ollie
I get the impression
Kezar-
that you should not
DM.
be fucking with this dragon.
Blame the DM. But Holly Reeves, whether by herself or with the crew, is gonna go after Ollie and keep him as a pet.
Or at least
That-
it's an option.
All right, we're going to the lighthouse.
I mean, we're gonna go to Lighthouse anyway. That was
We're
on our
not
list.
going right now.
Let me put that
right
in
now.
the chat real quick, just so you have that full name. Uh,
I think we should go with Ollie instead.
Whoa.
My dog.
I think we should go with
flew away.
Zero Thorax, personally.
I was walking my dog and he flew away.
Wasn't a dragon. I was just walking my dog. He flew away.
Coincidence. He missed. He didn't see the dragon.
Oh, come on, man.
so what?
I'm just walking my dog.
Hit you in just the right space, didn't it? Holy shit.
What do you want to do now? I mean, the Skyhorn
Just
Lighthouse
stupid excuse.
isn't that far away. You're at the dock ward. If you want to try and secure passage to there, you can do that. There's still all sorts of things you can do in the city. It's, this is like you got up and did this in the morning. It's not even really lunchtime yet.
I'm good
So
to go
I
with a
wanna-
short rest.
I want to go and show the Lord's Alliance that I completed the deed,
Yep.
The
and then
dark
I
deed
want
is
to
done.
regroup and do a short rest, and then go and talk to my mom and tell her that I'm gonna go get a dragon.
Oh my god.
Okay. So we'll go through those one at a time. First, yes, it's a quick trip. You go to the
Brunch? Anyone for brunch? Brunch?
yeah.
I can do brunch.
Boozy
No.
brunch.
You go to Castle Waterdeep. You hit up Jallister. Jallister thanks you, gives you your 200 gold pieces. He also says, while you're here, Mert stopped by. You've got an invitation to a standing invitation to join Mert for dinner, whatever you want. It's just a little dinner party for you all. Call on him whenever you feel like it. And you've met Mert before. Very powerful, influential figure in the city. You met him, I think, back at the Yawning Portal when the carriage crashed into the side of the building, all that stuff.
That's really early on.
Yeah. But yeah, so he says, good job. Appreciate the quick turnaround on this one. We'll keep you in mind for the future.
Next
Okay.
time we need killing.
Sheree sounds like Kathleen Turner right now.
Dude, keep it in your
know that
pants.
that-
You can
don't
enjoy the
know that
voice
that's
all
a
you want
compliment.
off
It
camera.
is a compliment.
Okay, so you do that. Then what's the next thing? I know someone said going to the House of Inspired Hands.
Not, I don't have to go back there for 2 days.
Okay.
I dropped some metal things off, but that was for. Don't worry about it.
Holly Reese, you
we-
wanted...
Rev needs to get the explosives for our attack on the Sea Maidens Fair.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Breaching charges.
Yeah, I could try to get those there. I'm sure they have explosives and gunpowder at least.
Is that what you want to do next, or I guess everyone can short rest, like I said earlier. You all,
Oh yeah.
in this time, you can take your short rest.
Can I just ask, for like context purposes, how far are we? Like, what's the date today? How far are we from Marpanoth the First?
Well, Ian, as you know, the hardworking dungeon master puts out an issue of the Waterdeep Wazoo every day. So
I didn't know that. Actually,
you can go check this morning's issue, which is conveniently in the text channel.
Elliot the 23rd.
I looked at that.
Yep.
Yes.
And we have 10-day weeks, right?
Yes. The end of the month is Eliant the 30th. And then there's one day between months. I forget the name of the holiday, but it's a day. And then Marpanoth starts.
I mean, look, if it were me, I would like rest. I would like meditate until then.
Yeah, just go into a coma.
But this is a party, so
Well, we have a list. We have our to-do list in the Discord channel. If anyone else wants to check that, there's a number of things. We got number 1 off the list here. We got the Skyhorn Lighthouse, Blue Alley, Blackstaff Tower, and there's a couple that take a couple days. So otherwise, we can start rooting out like enemy headquarters.
Yes.
So for the chat, what I'm saying is I just want my sword.
Lie down.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just want my
I
sword.
know.
Yeah, we
You have
got
a time sensitive thing. I have a time sensitive thing.
So you all, it sounded like you did your thing at the Waterdeep Castle Waterdeep. Head back, regroup at Troll Skull Tavern. Is that what you said, Holly?
Yeah.
We can.
Sure. What do you want to do there? Is it just kind of having brunch and shooting the shit?
Yes. Boozy brunch.
Yeah, check in with Reggie, see how he's doing.
Oh,
Reggie's doing
My
pretty
man.
all right.
You know what I love? I love that the 2 girls in this crew are like, oh, Reggie now. Like, we love Reggie.
I don't think Cherie loves Reggie.
I'll talk to her.
He makes me
Olive does
breakfast.
not love Reggie, but we have a mutual respect.
The nice thing
And
is when
he
you
moves.
He's a good cook.
the nice thing is when you come in, Reggie stands on 3 legs, so he can use 5 of his legs to each take off your coats and jackets and.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, he
He
gets
doesn't
that
do that for
one real
Alu.
close to Alu, brushes
do
some of
that
the
to
dirt
Alu.
out of her face.
Look at this
Doesn't do
guy.
that. He does not do that. To
Straightens
Alu.
up her
He
hat of
moves real
disguise
slow.
for her. So you all come in. Reggie greets you all.
Reggie.
I would like to think that me and Reggie have like a secret like fist bump kind of like handshake. Like
Oh,
a
absolutely.
super handshake.
Oh, he does a handshake that requires several hands. It's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
It's going in and out and stuff.
Like Bash Brothers style. Like, yeah.
You have to use your feet sometimes.
Yeah.
You see, as you walk in, Wilhelm is there, and he says, once again, for the, I don't know, like 14th day in a row, our midday show, as requested by Rashal the Page Turner, will be Elegy for the First World. And then he brings out his little drums, and he starts banging on them. It's very rhythmic. And it goes, breathe, dragons. Sing of the first world. Forged out of chaos and painted with beauty. Sing of Bahamut the Platinum. Molding the shape of the mountains and rivers. Sing to of chromatic Tiamat. Painting all over the infinite canvas. Partnered they woke in the darkness. Partnered they labored in acts of creation. And it goes on for some time. And you hear this you see like Rashal is like tears in his eyes, and you all know Rashal as I believe a bronze dragonborn. As Wilhelm belaboredly goes through this song that talks about the Bahamut the Platinum, chromatic Tiamat, Sardior the Firstborn, the ruby red jeweled dragon, the work that Bahamut and Tiamat put in crafting the universe, how outsiders and Warbringer gods and their mortal adherents came in and broke the first world. They slew Bahamut. Sardur hid in the heart of creation. Tiamat was enslaved for untold millennia, and when she broke free, all she wanted was vengeance. Like it's a full song. But yeah, that's what he's apparently every lunch. Rashal comes in and makes the same goddamn request.
I love how boring Wilhelm's day to day is.
Yeah.
It's like we always catch him like mid really cool stuff, but now we dropped it on him. He's just a guy.
Yeah.
Love it. So do we get a table and come up with our next plan, or should we meet up with him and confer? Let him know what we saw here.
I think it's always good to tell Wilhelm what we saw.
Anyone wants to see the elegy?
Yep, looking at it now. Elegy.
Oh. Okay, cool.
That is the full lyrics.
Really channeling Tolkien here, huh?
But yeah, after Wilhelm finishes his song, Rashal thanks him, pays him a platinum piece, and heads out the door. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
How many gold to one platinum piece?
10.
10.
So you said that he's a dragonborn?
Yes, a bronze dragonborn.
Before he leaves, can Alu talk to him about being a dragonborn and ask if he serves the bronze dragon in the bay?
Yeah, and if he's ever played Skyrim.
If he's ever played. Yeah,
Talk to him about the chromatic dragon they just saw.
Oh yeah, if you want to talk to Rashal about dragons, absolutely. So sorry, he's not bronze. He's a gold. He's he's a short dragonborn of gold dragon ancestry. You know him. He's Rashal the Page Turner. He owns Bookworm's Treasure. That's one of the shops in Troll Skull Alley. He is a member of the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors. So I think you've seen him in the past. But yeah, if you want to talk to him in Draconic or talk to him about dragons, he will talk your ear off. What do you want to know? He's like, oh, of course. I mean, Dragonborn are wonderful creatures. What would you like to know?
I just want to know about anything pertinent to what we just witnessed, the bronze dragon and the Ollie the Dragonling.
Well, I mean, what you just witnessed is the Elegy of the First World. It's a very important song to dragons and dragonkind.
No, I meant about the blue dragon flying off to Castle Rock.
There's a blue dragon? What?
Yes, blue dragon. We
Ollie.
witnessed it.
His name is Ollie.
Apparently,
His name is Ollie. That's not a very draconic name.
Well, technically his name is Ollie Kezeret Thizox.
Ollie Kezeret Fierce Flight and Careless.
Ollie Kezeret Thizox.
Fierce Flight. Well,
he's doing it.
He thinks to himself and he says, "So, Fierce Flight has had a broodling, or
Fierce
probably
Flight.
Several." Well,
What is Fierce Flight?
Fierce Flight's a very beautiful blue dragon from the Amun area, from the Amun Desert.
Same as Fierce Flight?
Her name is Fierce Flight.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's...
Would she want her baby back by chance?
Not likely.
Really?
Dragons... the blue dragons aren't the most nurturing creatures in the world. I assume that she laid her eggs and went off to do her own thing.
Blue dragons be domesticated?
He looks at you, and you can tell with your insight that that upset him.
I apologize.
He's like, dragons are they are creatures of the first world. We are but mortals. They are immortal beings. They live for as long as they want to live. Ancient dragons have wisdom that whole entire civilizations have lost stored inside their minds. They tend to domesticate us.
In the edit, can we zoom in on Nate's face? It was just going, no.
Holly, do you want to be Ollie's pet instead?
That might actually be more likely.
That'd be fine.
I feel like Holly is down for that. Blue Dragon might
That'd
be
be
down
such
for
a
that
cool
too.
character path for someone of your social position. That'd be pretty dope.
Blue Dragon will take it.
I mean, how many
I like
older ones are
how
Nate
many how many nobles get to say that they would be a pet
dragon.
for a dragon?
I mean, listen, if you're trying to make friends with a dragon, I mean, they won't even reach adulthood. Well, he looks at you. You're half elven, so you'll at least get to be friends long enough to see it reach adulthood.
He's 35, super old. She's fine.
I don't know that I'd advise befriending a blue dragon. They tend to be a bit standoffish, but if that's the path you wish to take.
Well, I want to try and help it. I don't know that it's meant to be in Waterdeep, and I think it could be in trouble.
Well, I mean, by all means, look, if you speak Draconic, I think my only advice to give you is to remember that dragons are truly beyond us. We tend to think, oh, metallic dragons are good, chromatic dragons are evil, but that's not the case. They existed before we were mere thoughts in a god's mind.
Mm-hmm.
And they know it.
Metagame. This is the metagame that, like, Cameron throws out this bullshit in the middle of this fight. And, like, we're like, oh, we probably should do something with this. And then Cameron's like, oh, don't fucking touch this. What the fuck? What?
I didn't say that.
Hey, any reasonable scholar would warn idiots to not poke a dragon.
Yeah.
Any reasonable person
but
like, hey, don't mess
why
with
is he
them,
putting it in this like random spot? You're like,
because
oh,
Cameron is not this.
So, like,
Cameron's not the scholar.
I think the blue dragon might be able to help us find the treasure.
Are you complaining about dragons in your Dungeons and Dragons game, Ian?
I'm complaining about the storytelling, which is sort of like leading you down a path that you clearly don't want us to go. Like,
that's not true. That is
no.
Easier to fuck with us. I think that this
to
is
completely
exactly
break the meta here.
wheelhouse.
He's absolutely on point with his depictions of dragons. He's trying to give us the most informed decision that we can make. We got to know more about them so we can figure out.
Sure, but the information is don't do this, and then we cut to Nate's camera, which is don't fucking do this.
Well, to be fair,
I'm saying don't try and domesticate a hyper-intelligent being.
This isn't an adult dragon; it's a little baby dragon.
Sure, but like people who are like watching this, like on YouTube, look, you're playing with 3 rookies here. Okay, so
3
like
years in, I don't think you can call yourself that anymore.
Yes, we're playing with 3 rookies, and to say nothing of the fact that these are 3 rookies who have been through a campaign where all of us have died multiple times.
You're hardened veterans now.
Context.
So what? I guess yeah. So you talk with Rashal. He gives you information about blue dragons specifically. You can put in your notes. If you ask him about the dragon staff, he gives you some of the history about that.
And the bronze dragon too.
Yeah, he'll give you information about as much as you want to ask about dragons. He'll give you about their history, the lineages. There's basically 3 types of dragons. There's metallic, there's chromatic, and there's gem dragons. He'll give you all sorts of stuff,
which will be posted in our chat at a later date.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we say goodbye. Paula's gonna be like, discouraging of this chasing dragons stuff unless it's helpful in some way to get the bronze dragon to help us after the task it gave Roland last time we saw it, which was what again? We're supposed
Check
to tell
out
him
that submarine.
which is what we're on our way to do soon. We
Mm.
need to get the explosives for that.
I mean, dragons are like waterfalls. You don't go chasing them.
Don't
Stick
go
to the rivers and streams you used to.
Stick to the rivers and
waterfalls.
streams as you used to.
I feel like the dragon's probably gone, but we know that the dragon's staff is
It is-
probably at that
It is
tower.
definitely
Holly Reese, what do
here.
you
We
wanna
saw
do?
it try and chase down that little thing.
I'm talking about that little one.
Oh, it's at the lighthouse.
We couldn't see it disappear behind the barrier. It was gone. We don't know if it made it through, but I assume the worst for this little guy.
Yeah,
Like we didn't see him.
If the blue little guy is in trouble, I think it is our duty to help it.
I disagree.
Not against it.
I mean, look, here's the thing.
Olive
I know
says
that Nate-
nay.
I know that Nate is like, no, sir, don't do this. But here's the thing. Fan is kind of with Holly on this because, look, he didn't put this in here for no fucking
Yeah.
reason. Are we
Yeah.
going to pretend like it didn't happen? Like, because here's the thing. If we move on beyond this and we go down the list of other things that we need to do, we're not ever going to come back to this.
No.
Maybe
We're gonna forget it
maybe
happened.
Well,
if-
that dragon can run away anywhere if it's still
but
there.
hey, look,
But, like, why did he put
we
it in
all-
here?
Yeah, we all.
I want to know.
listen,
I want to know.
Listen,
Right.
right. We're all interested in. We know about Never Ember's enigma and treasure at this point, right?
Yep.
I mean, we've always known about it, but we
Okay,
don't know
great.
anything more than we
It's
did
Golden
before.
Path, yeah.
Okay, but we've been trying to find it. So maybe the baby dragon knows information on it.
I mean, dragons do like treasure. But
Yeah.
I just want to, like, pursue it because, like, Cameron clearly is, like, throwing it in here to, like, fuck with us. And then he's like, don't go near it. It's like, if you're going to tell me
That's
not to
not
go
what
near
I
it,
said.
everybody around here is
I'm
like
not
discouraging
saying-
this.
I'm
Hey,
not
I'm on
saying-
team go look at dragon. I think
Yeah.
we got 3 out of 5 here if we take a
I'm
vote.
not suggesting
All right.
we heard it.
Roland's on
or-
board to go find the
Do it.
dragon, but what we do from there might be at
Find it.
odds.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
we just
we'll
talked
figure that
to
out.
it.
That's future
We
us
just
problems.
talked
Look, I mean,
to
Fen
it.
has died 9
Yeah, let's go
times.
find the dragon.
Fen does not care. Fen it does not give two shits about this. He
Look.
will do whatever.
Guys, look, we went to Arturo, and that could have ended really badly, and instead everything worked out due to someone's diplomatic ways. So
And how many times has that worked
why could that not
since
work?
we've been hanging out?
But that worked for
I mean, that's true of
someone who
everything
was
until the
way
time it
dangerous.
works.
And it could have worked for Harku. He just, right? Like, I didn't say anything rude. I didn't hurt him.
Yeah, and he still tried to kill you.
Yeah, well,
So
And
it's
we're due for a win.
what
then.
about you? You're like, what? Where are you with what's her face? You get very far with that?
Holly, all I'm gonna say
Don't get on me
is
about
that when it comes to
almost getting
tactics,
killed.
you have the exact opposite impulses that I've ever seen. You take an assassination job and you come at him with words. You know of an evil, hyper-intelligent
Okay,
apex
words.
predator,
Man,
and
that
you
was
want to
not
pet him.
Holly.
But it's
That
a
was not
baby.
You
That was
killed an
Holly's
innocent
idea.
man.
That was Spev's idea.
You killed an innocent man, and he wasn't a threat.
I killed a criminal, thank you.
Wait a minute. Set the record straight. The
You're a
idea to
criminal.
turn an assassination into a kidnapping was Spev's idea. That was not Holly's idea.
And I wasn't trying to kidnap him. I was trying to get him out of the way for the public eye.
I'm just saying.
Shuri, I just put
So-
the dragon info for you.
Thank you.
On the record, Fen is quite happy to go
Yeah,
dragon
and
hunting.
you, Glaive
Let's go
Happy,
dragon hunting.
so lucky bastard, it's not dragon hunting.
Okay,
it's hunting.
dragon seeking.
Dragon
Seeking.
finding.
Sure.
God, you and your fucking
Dragons.
Monster Hunter bullshit.
Honestly, I've never played an hour of on Monster Hunter. Never played a second of it.
Okay, so it sounds like,
Good Witcher.
correct me if I'm wrong, the party is at least collectively going to go to Skyhorn Lighthouse next. Is that true?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Let's do it.
Ew. out
What
What was that?
and you
What was that squeaky? Try that again.
So just a quick reminder. The reason Skyhorn Lighthouse was on your to-do list was not because of a dragon, but because you think one of the eyes of the Stone of Galore might be there.
Oh my god, guys, we gotta go there. Like,
Yeah,
And-
we absolutely have to go.
And just to
let's
clarify-
just someone's done this. Why are we
I-
waiting?
going?
I am
Where are
not
we
telling
going?
you. I am not telling you there is an eye there, but from
He's
the
reminding
notes
us
that
of
I've
evidence we
collected,
found
you've suggested that to
suggests-
me, so I put it on the
Yeah.
to-do list.
Yes.
We can do it. Maybe we collect a dragon in the meantime.
So
Maybe.
if
Maybe.
you're trying to get to Skyhorn Lighthouse, it's back to the dock wards because you gotta find yourselves a boat.
Okay, this is a question, guys. Do we go Golden Path, right, like main quest line, or do we do side quests?
Well, this seems like it's Golden Path
Potentially be
and
main
side quests.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you saying
Yeah.
like if you time it, if you do it quickly, you can do a side quest while you do the main path?
Right, it would be a two birds with one stone thing. Yeah.
I'm saying Stone of Galore is maybe there. That is at least working on Golden Path, but also now Dragon Mystery as well. So it sounds like we could get a 2-for-1 special potentially if we go here.
Yeah.
That's why I vote
I'm leading to Zone.
Lighthouse.
Correct.
We can also go pick up explosive for submarine raids, but the lighthouse has an immediate thing going on. This submarine's been sitting here forever. The baby dragon is brand new and also implies a really big problem for the city.
Yeah, because that
And-
dragon could flee anytime.
If we have,
And go tell that this thing is vulnerable.
If we
I mean,
need
we
a-
only cover 12 seconds per session, though, so I don't know.
If we need a boat, I have a yacht we can use.
You don't have a yacht.
Yeah, I do.
I
Why
know, she
wouldn't
said she's got a yacht.
Why wouldn't
It's
she,
rich.
GM?
Uh,
Why wouldn't she?
You know what? Roll me
Character.
a D100.
Yacht check.
100, you get a yacht.
Yacht check.
Yacht check.
Roll me a D100. That's you. That's what you said.
That was the best Cameron impression I've ever heard. It was uncanny. Like the note of douchebaggery in there was so spot on.
So okay, so if you roll an 80, what I'm gonna say is, what did you
You
roll?
get a
Oh, you rolled an 80. Okay, your family does have a yacht. Your mother this morning took it out to Neverwinter. She's gonna be vacationing there for a while.
Oh no. How inconvenient.
or
Wow,
is
the
it-
timing.
Yeah,
Well,
you get
let's find a boat captain.
you get to the dock where your yacht should be, and there's just a note in the water.
Gone fishing.
Dear Holly, I'm going on vacation, taking the yacht. Love you, kisses, mummy.
Note in the water.
just
That's
throw
so
it in the
confident. Just throw it in the water. Like it'll stay. She'll find it. It's not going anywhere.
She'll
She's
also
definitely
come
coming
here
here
for some
today.
reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Does Jalister have a boat that we can borrow?
You can, you're in the dock wards. You can
ferry a
hire a
captain.
boat. You don't need to You don't need
Oreo.
to find a
I
specific
think
boat.
that we don't need to find a specific one, but like if I already have something, why should I have to pay for that same item again?
Clearly, the DM just doesn't want to give you your yacht.
Yeah. I don't want it to be
Yacht
canon that the party
Doesn't
has
wanna
a
give
yacht
me a
at their
dragon,
disposal.
He doesn't want to give me another
Good call.
dog.
So you get to the dock wards, and I guess you're asking around for transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ola might reach out to Henry and her.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Dock
everyone's
wards
just
for-
like, it's
Kathleen
a normal
Turner has a good
transaction.
point.
Go hire a boat. They do that on Boat Street. Go to Boat Street. You can hire a
Fine.
boat.
What a
Fine.
stupid name for a street, Boat Street.
It's the river.
Yeah.
Airplane Street.
Um,
That's the airport.
so you're wandering around. You're talking to different ship captains. Some of them are out busy giving tours. Some of them are out fishing. You do pick up. There are rumors of a sea monster
Right.
in the the river. There, you've actually you talked to a couple of captains that refused to go out to sea today because of the sea monster.
Oh, that's just a Blitteros. He's actually fine. You just shoot him a couple times,
Eventually,
he leaves.
you are directed to ask about the Annabelle Lee. The Annabelle Lee is a sailing ship captained by Sheila Coppertree.
Oh,
Slash
I
Edgar
thought it was
Allan
going to
Poe.
be a Poe difference.
So did I.
Yep.
That's fine.
Would've been cooler if it
Sheila
was that.
Coppertree.
Agreed.
They point you over, and I believe you should see it on the map, the largest ship in the nearby vicinity. This is the Annabelle Lee right here.
Is that Annabelle Lee on the ship? Who is that?
You see an elvish woman swing down from the I don't know ship terms, the rigging. The rigging.
The rigging.
Land on the ship.
Deck.
And she's land on the deck, and she seems to be tying
Which
some
side?
ropes
Port or
down and
starboard?
stuff. Fuck, starboard. Starboard.
No.
Port.
That's
is
port.
left.
Port is left. Starboard
Yeah.
is right.
Well, but from your direction. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
It's stage starboard. Yeah. So you see this woman kind of working on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
She sings like our girl, right, guys?
Yeah. Let's send our face.
Yeah. Go
Ollie,
sweet
go
talk
cheap
for
her,
it.
we can
Fen.
get this boat. How cheaply can we get this boat?
Go sweet talk her, Fen.
I have a 0. What? I have a -2 in charisma. What do I have?
He doesn't flirt by word. He flirts by deed.
Action. Yes.
Go sweet talk her, Roland.
It just changes course.
My
Fuck this
current
guy. I do
my
have a
current
-1
status
in charisma.
is it's complicated.
Fuck you.
So go talk to
Eventually,
her.
you hear, "Hey,
Be
do
the
you
sexy one.
I'll do it.
do you need something?" You all look
Yeah,
up and
a
you
ship.
see this tan, athletic blonde with braided hair in a tricorn hat standing on the edge of the prow. She's looking down and he's like, you're all just kind of staring at my ship.
Cameron trying so hard at
Well,
the
we
nautical
were
reference.
staring
Yeah,
at the
it's a
ship.
beautiful ship.
Now I'm staring
brow.
at you.
I had a feeling that Holly was going to do some flirting first.
That's a great idea.
It's light flirting.
Do some
She's the
flirting.
best looking one in the whole crew,
She's
right?
hot. There's
Yeah.
a woman who's hot.
Holly flicks Fen in the ear.
We know how painful that is.
We need a ship.
We're all still just
We-
talking. She's just
We
staring
need
at us right
passage
now.
we need
Yeah.
passage on the ship, please.
You need passage? I mean, the port's pretty well shut down, but I can. Where do you need to go?
The lighthouse over there.
You're trying to get to Skyhorn Lighthouse?
Yes. Yes.
That was so weak.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, I can take you there. What do you need to get over there for? I mean, like, there's this weird cloud over there, and people said they saw a little blue dragonling, and the light's still shining, but things aren't looking good
Right.
over there.
Are they called dragonlings?
We need
Wormlings.
to. We
Like
wanted to
younglings from Star
check-
Wars?
We would just want to check. I have family
go Anakin on his ass when I
that
see him.
side, and I need to
do
make
that.
sure that I would just want to make sure they're okay.
You have family on Skyhorn Lighthouse?
Like
She has a dog.
family, but I still kind of
Dog ran away.
care.
Her dog flew
Dog
away.
flew away.
Are you talking about? Did you have family traveling on the Jade Lion?
Yes, I did.
She kind of thumbs her nose and says, "Well, a friend of mine was Captain Aaron Hest. He was captain of the Jade Lion. I mean, they haven't reported back in, but I think
Oh yeah, Aaron.
something's happened. I saw something come out of the water and drag that ship into Skyhorn Island.
Great.
If you're
In
here
that
to
case-
do something about that, then yeah, let's
We
go."
are. Val,
Yes.
What is
Yes,
your
we
name?
are.
I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry. Captain
My
what?
name is Captain Sheila Coppertree.
Do you prefer Captain Coppertree, Captain C, Captain Sheila?
Captain Copper.
Captain Coppertree will be just fine.
Captain
I mean,
Bullet.
if you're looking to get to Skyhorn Lighthouse, if you report back on what happened to the Jade Lion, then I won't even charge you for the passage.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Deal.
Um,
And if you ever find yourself by the Go Delicately Manor, feel free to stop in any time.
oh, are you? She looks at you. Are you a Go Delicately?
Yes. If I say yes, is that going to hurt our current working?
Too late.
No,
You already said
ma'am. No, I'll.
Perception check. Perception check.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
I assume that you all have kind of gotten your way over to the pier now.
Yeah.
With a 13, you can tell that she's just like your kind of semi-royalty and a famous person, so she's just surprised, that's all. Yeah, so you all are chatting, you work your way aboard. As she puts a ladder down, who are the first two people to get on board?
I'll go.
I am. I get on before Roland.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
a race.
When Roland, you've crossed over. I guess Alu and Fen and Spev, you see two men walking down the plank, walking down the pier, and they shout towards Sheila. They say, "You owe us, Sheila. That fucking game was rigged as shit."
Can I do a perception check on these bruisers?
Are you trying to figure out their intention?
Yeah.
Give me an insight.
Okay. Hold on.
Sheila turns to you, Holly, and says, "That's just Nemo and Gasper. Just please ignore them." With a 12, they look very upset, but they also look like they have a plan.
Why are they
Of some sort.
so angry? Do you need me to put them up for you?
I beat them in a fair game of dice, and they
I'm
think
sure
I
you did.
cheated.
Do you need me to blow them up for you? I'm really good at that.
I'll blow them up.
The two men shout, we think that you should give us the ship as collateral while we sort out whatever this business you have of cheating is."
Hell to the no. By the way, Ollie's not taken off her hat of disgust yet. I'm still a fucking huge orc.
Yeah.
Intimidating. Damn me, shut up.
Waiting for these guys to step up. If they do, I got something.
She
Yeah, they're still like walking forward. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
Step up.
You intimidate. They seem to just get more pissed, Alu. They look at you. One of
Why
these
can't we hire a fucking boat? Why can't we do this?
One of these men is a human and one is a half-orc. The half-orc kind of sizes you up, Alu, and he's like, "You fucking want to go?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she does want to go.
As
They
they
immediately
are
hear her voice and are like, "Oh shit!"
as they are walking up on the dock very aggressively, I would like to kind of step up and intercept them and go, "Pardon me, gentlemen, you do not have permission to board." And I would like to get up far enough that I don't hit my allies, but I would like to cast Thunderwave on them.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so they're
Thunderwave.
first. I'd say this: they're focused on the orc that's eyeing them and intimidating them. So give me a you're trying to just get up close without noticing them. You're small. They're focused on the tall orc. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Cool. I would
Just
love to do that.
to see if you can get close enough without alerting their suspicions.
Stop.
Yeah,
Should've
a
rolled with
15.
advantage. Hell yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah, give me that thunder wave.
Cool. That is a
No.
Constitution saving throw for your boys.
And they, yep. Oh, they fail. They got a 7. I assume the DC is higher than that.
15, yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guess what? They are pushed 10 feet away from me.
You get to
get between them, and I just want to push them in the drink.
both in the yeah.
Send them out each way.
Yeah. How much damage do they take?
I'm not trying to kill them, but 2d8. So I think
Sure.
that one-
Hey, stop
Yeah,
it.
they each take 10 damage. They don't look hurt significantly, but they are in the water and they're floundering.
No.
You hear
No.
Nemo he's, trying to grab onto something, and he says, "Fucking cutthroats, get him!" And you see from the two ships on either side, men with
boy.
crossbows are popping out.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Yeah. I'll start running to the ship, towards the ship.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'll say, like
We just want to hire a boat. Just want to hire a boat.
Sheila,
Well, this boat comes with baggage.
things are ready
always
to
a
go.
But it's free.
Let's see how fast Sprocket, Fen, and Alu can get on. I'll say this. Each of you will say acrobatics check DC 15. And if you all make it, then we bypass combat entirely. You get on the boat, you hunker down, and the boat takes off. Especially
Is
with
it
Nemo
athletics?
and Gasper in the dream.
Can I?
Acrobatics.
All right.
I'll say either one.
Yes.
Can I do a
I'm doing
glaive?
athletics.
Can I do a glaive handle off over the edge so I can help them with
Yes.
their
Who
acrobatics?
do you want to help?
Rocket.
I'm gonna help Sprocket.
Okay. And Fen, yes, you can use athletics if you want. If you're just trying to like straight up just jump and cling to the railing.
And it's just a D20 check.
D20 plus athletics.
Athletics.
I got a 9 in athletics pros. And I rolled
16,
16.
16 still works. Okay.
That
So then
still beats it.
Sprocket, you have advantage here.
Cool. I already rolled a 17, but I would love to roll again for a stunt. 17 again.
Solid.
Sped is my kind of guy. I'm digging spend today.
Yeah.
Put your glaive down for a tiny little bridge and I
is
miss it.
killing
Like I have momentum. I just kind of like bunny
I'm really
hop
just
on.
hanging it out over the side so you guys can like just grab a hold of the stick.
Yeah, so
pull you up.
they are going to get
use, like, a tiny
shots
bridge.
off, but you are able to get into the boat in one round, and the boat
the
starts
plane, Jacques.
unanchoring. So I'll
Yes.
say there's
Bring Reggie.
there's 4
Yeah,
attacks.
really.
And 18, does that hit you, Roland?
Yeah.
Guys, why can't we rent a car? We
And
have
then-
a
Car is
Because
being
this is more
attacked by
fun.
bandits who
We're
want to
just-
possess it.
We're just at the fucking Avis desk. That's all we're doing.
Does a 17 hit you, Alu?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just say no. Fuck it.
You take 4 damage, Roland, and Alu, you take 3 damage. And Sheila says, "Hold
wait a
on," and
minute. Who takes
yeah.
how much damage?
I take,
You take
4, you take 3.
yep, you
Okay.
take 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nemo and Gasper are spitting up in the water. They're fishing themselves out. Sheila is at the where did Sheila go? Oh no, she's right there. The ship, the anchor is drawn, the ship starts leaving. You all hunker down. They fire more crossbows, but it's not able to get you. And we are gonna call this I believe we're gonna call this an episode here with the party successfully making their way
Escaping.
out
Escaping
into
the Hertz
water.
desk.
So, you are successfully aboard the Annabelle Lee.
did
Captain Sheila Coppertree is there. She's got her crew of sailors around. And yeah, it seems like it'll be a couple hours journey to Skyhorn Lighthouse, where we will pick up our next episode, seeing what secrets await in Skyhorn Lighthouse.
Ooh.
Thanks for playing with us,
did it.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.